gotten two small angel food cakes. I've got some heavy whipping cream. Now, like I said, I'm doing this for a crowd, so I used a large container. So, we've got to add a little more, some sugar to my whipping cream. I've done got it beat. Usually to one small container, I use about up to a cup of sugar. I use you can use heavy cream or whipping cream. The heavy cream is just a little bit richer. All right. Now you can get Angel Food Cake in our bakery deli. This is on our bread aisle. We just started selling the Nichols Angel Food Cakes. Nichols are the ones that make our banana flips, if you all remember. So they make those for us. We're just going to cut these up. Or you can buy an Angel Food Cake in our frozen food department. So we have them many places in the store. Yeah. So we're just going to cut this up. You can chunk this up, cut this up, however you want to do it. This is Angel Food Cake, or you can use pound cake. Let me beat this real quick and I'll turn it off. All right, favorite thing to make. You don't do anything to it, but I love to make it. I do, I love to make whipped cream, so. All right, now just depending on how moist or firm your Angel Food Cake is, that might be easy and that might be hard to do. But you can cut it, you can tear it, whatever your heart desires. Sometimes I just tear it. I like pound cake, and a lot of times I use lemon pudding with pound cake. And lemon curd on the top. Special treat if I don't knock these all off. Here we go. There. And they don't have to be all completely uniform. All right, so we are going to, after I hold on to it, I'm going to put a little bit in the bottom of this bowl. Beautiful trifle bowl is always great to have. I'm going to put part of this on here. This one's a little bit harder. I should have got a smaller bowl tonight. But I'm going to take a can of strawberry pie filling. You can make your own strawberry pie filling. How many of you all remember the filling we made a couple of weeks ago? Well, it's been more than a couple of weeks ago. That we made with our fresh berries. We made a filling for it. So you can use that. It's just Jell-O and water and strawberries. Or you can just do sugar and strawberries. I'm going to put all this on here. I'm not going to do a lot of layers. You can do as many layers as you like. But I'm going to put a can of strawberry pie filling. You could always do a can of blueberry pie filling or a can of blackberry. I'm just doing this because of the 4th of July. Cherries are good. I make a punch bowl dessert. How many of y'all? I do a lot of church things. Right. And this is, you know, I make a lot of different things like this for things like that. So, all right. Open my other one, get it ready. But this pie filling is hard to beat. It's good. All right, now I'm going to add, usually I add some sugar, but I did not tonight. You can, if you like at home. We're just going to add some strawberries on here. Miss Betty was so kind to cut these up for me. She loves me dearly. And some blueberries. And it's just whatever you have. If you want to do peaches and use fresh peaches, always put a little bit of orange juice or lemon juice on them. But you can have peach pie filling or fresh peaches. And we're going to add a little bit of whipped cream. I didn't quite beat it long enough after I added the sugar, but it's still good and firm. Now, I've got plenty of whipped cream tonight. Now you can always buy Dream Whip, you can buy Cool Whip. That's totally up to you. All right. Now, I'm going to add some more cake layers. And sometimes I like to make 3 layers. Tonight I'm just making 2. Well, I usually use 2 cans anyway, but a lot of times I make my own. But you know, if you all are like me, it kind of slips up on you, and sometimes you have to there we go. You just kind of fill it in. It doesn't have to be perfect because this is a layered dessert. But if you're doing it in a punch bowl or a trifle bowl or a pretty glass bowl, of course, this is a huge, huge bowl. Because we serve a lot of people here. All right. And I'm going to put a few more strawberries on here. I'm going to save just a few to put on top. I'm going to save a few blueberries to put on top also. Blueberries down in our peach lemonade would be good also. You could freeze them and then put them down in it. That would be really good. All right. But normally, like I said, I usually use 3 layers because I've made a mess tonight. I have got quite a bit of mess tonight. But this is one of the easiest desserts, you know, and when it's hot outside, something with some fruit in it is always the best, or some good cold watermelon or cantaloupe, or one of these dessert ideas that's quick and easy, nothing heavy. I don't know if any of you all saw on Facebook, I've got subscribed to several cooking websites, and they had it was a white chocolate lasagna. And we'll make that, and they were suggesting for the 4th of July, and that's just too, I think, heavy for this time of year. Now, right, you know, it's just, it looks so good, but it's just too much, you know. And you could do this in the shape of a flag if you had time or had the inclination to do that, but it'd be really pretty, but I just like to kind of throw them on and land where they may. Now I do 1 container of strawberries and 1 container of blueberries. Was all. So it's not, you know, it's not a bad, you know, terribly expensive recipe. You could always make it, you know, as expensive as you wanted. And I use a lot of different pie fillings and different things, but this is one of these I throw together a lot. And we've got one we'll do one week. I do Little Debbie cakes, and you can take the Little Debbie cakes if you're wondering, you've got some left over. You know, that don't often happen, but you know. But you can take them and crumble them up and take Dream Whip and mix it with vanilla pudding and layer it. And then on the top, put Dream Whip on the top. Twinkies. I've done it with strawberries. Yep. And you wouldn't believe the things. And people are always raving. Every time we make this for a luncheon or something here, or for employees or something, people will be going on, oh, this is so wonderful. How do you make that? And I'm thinking, it is Little Debbie. But they have no idea, because once you crumble that up and you add those other things, you know, nobody has any idea. But this is our strawberry trifle, and you see how many that serves. So if you've got to serve a lot of people, that right there is the way to go.